everyone. Welcome back to Empowerment Network. I am very excited and I'm very, very happy today in the studio. I have my dear brother Keith and sister Fumi, and we are just very excited. We've seen the new year again. Congratulations to those who made it to the new year. Happy New Year to everyone. Much, much, much love. Let's just spend this time together and say whatever thing we have in mind. Happy New Year, brother Keith.
Hey, good to be here. I'm excited again. Another year, new beginnings, new, we'll call it refurbished dreams and visions,
Yes.
and just ready to go. Let me say Happy New Year to everyone. If you're watching here from wherever you are, could be in Africa, Asia, in the Caribbeans, or in Europe, you are welcome. And Happy New Year.
Indeed. Happy New Year. So thank you, Sister Fumi, for joining us. Happy New Year.
Happy New Year. Happy New Year to you, Sister Comfort, and Brother Keith as well. It's lovely to be here. Grateful to God to be alive to see the new year. And Happy New Year to everyone that is watching from wherever you are watching from as well. I trust that your Christmas was really good. And guess what? It's Brother Andy's birthday, 1st of
Oh, yeah.
January.
Happy
Wow.
birthday,
Yes.
So shout
Brother
out
Andy.
to Brother
All
Andy,
right.
Andy Burks. Andy Burks, happy birthday!
Go, Andy, go.
You thought I was going
Go,
to.
Andy,
You thought I was going to
go.
forget. I didn't forget.
1 year younger.
Happy
1 year younger.
birthday to
1 year younger indeed.
Happy
For
birthday
sure.
to
Two,
you.
yeah.
Happy
Actually,
birthday.
birthday. So yes, we borrowed this song from Stevie Wonder's. Is it Stevie Wonder's? Yes, that's his song. So
That's his
happy
version.
Yeah,
birthday. Yes. So
Yeah.
happy birthday to Angie Burks, guys. For those who did not know, or if you've forgotten, yesterday, the 1st of January, was Andy's birthday. And we are so proud of him. So he was celebrating 2 New Years. He has his New Year on the New Year's Day, right?
Okay.
So it's such a good thing. Yeah. Yeah. So, Brother Keith, so we just want to maybe start by warming up. We just want to say anything that we have in mind. And I will do as much as I can to read a lot of names. All of us, if you can find time, just get 1 to 2 names in the chat and say Happy New Year. Let's just do this together. So, Brother Keith, apart from that, why don't we spend even a few seconds to say Happy New Year, not birthday this time around, to our CEO and his team, or whoever comes to mind. Let's share these wishes. I think it's worth it, bro.
I tell you, Comfort again. It's great to be here. And 2024 was a rough year with a tough, rugged, hard, mountain climbing, valley going journey for a lot of us. And I know Hash had his fair share of what that is. And many of us as the community, even though we knew a little bit of what was going on, we also felt the sting of it as well. So the good thing is that we went through the 24. We didn't get stuck in 24. See, there's something about going through something that on the other end of that thing, it's just beauty and it's just wonderful things. So to be stuck is one area, but to go through is what to me is a powerful thing. So here we are in 2025. We're more alive. We have more drive. We have more stride. We have more pride. And we know with all these things, we are now still unstoppable, unmovable, unshakable, unbreakable. And we can do what? The impossible. Because why? We have a divine hand and a creator behind this love movement called Unpassive. So with that, I'll leave it there. I yield and I'll come back later. But God is good.
Oh my God! You made me. I felt like I was listening to Les Brown. All of the motivations. That's so powerful. So I'll try to get a recap of that. We are more life. We have more drive, more strive, more pride. We're unbeatable. We're impossible. We are able. We
Yeah.
are enough. And when you were talking, Brother Keith, something came to mind. Sister Fumi, I'm not sure if you caught it like myself. You know, you said 2024, we have been through tough times, especially our CEO, though. Let's give him all the credit. He has gone
Yes.
through thorns and thicks. So the
Yes.
good news about it is that the word, whatever he went through, is an action. He was passing through it. It was thick. The road was thick, it was
Mm-hmm.
thin, it was thorny, but
Mm.
then he was going through. That's why he journeyed through all of those difficulties, and here we are in 2025. So whoever has been going through what, it was not static, it was not stagnant, it was not
Yes.
dormant, it was action, and we
Mhm.
have managed to narrowly escape by the grace of God. And here we are. Why don't we have the reason, every reason to
Yes.
celebrate, Sister Fumi?
Mhm.
First and foremost, I want to say Happy New Year to
Mhm.
Ash, his wife, and his sons, and his extended family as well. And I want to thank him for being able for being resilient. You understand me? Because it takes resilience and determination and someone that has a vision. Not just that, like you said, Brakith, a divine hand backing him up. Because with what he's gone through, he just mentioned those things. And if you want to picture it, I don't think we can picture it the way he will picture it. You understand me? Because except we have a good imagination of exactly what he went through. And I normally tell Comfort this, that every time I look at him, he's like, oh God, you need to help him. You need to help this man. Because when it comes to say something, he says it joyfully. He says it, you can hear the tone in this last outing of a bit of joy is there, a bit of the disappointment was there, but he still said it joyfully. But what he went through, only God took him through, and probably it's God that is going to keep taking him through every bit of everything that he's going to go through. And for me, I felt that was huge integrity. I mean, a man of integrity, a man that sticks to his word, a man that is ready, is sold out to the vision that he has been given to. And his vision is not for himself, it's for the whole of humanity. So at the end of the day, I felt, and I was telling Comfort, I said, you know what, how many CEOs, something will happen, you will not even see them again, they don't even know you, they don't, in fact, you won't hear about what happened at all. Is it that the company closes down and everything shuts down, and then everybody, moves on, that kind of thing. So I want to commend him for that. We are still praying for him. We will keep praying, and not just for him or his family, for his children, as well as the company and the product and all of us. And we are solidly, trusting that this year is a year that is going to be a restorative one,
Mhm.
from last year. I do agree with you that it was a year that was tough, 2004, but this year is a restorative one. I'm telling you, a restorative one. And we keep trusting God that God will enable him, give him divine connections, give him divine,
Amen.
I will like call it understanding in every
Wisdom.
area to be able to do what wisdom, exactly, to be able to do what he needs to do from his end. Thank you.
Amen. Brakit, there's something, the analogy of the burning candle.
Mhm.
Listening to you and Sister Fumi and looking at ash, sometimes you just see that candle burning. So ash is just that candle that is burning, is willfully and happily burning, just so that you and myself, we can have light. So he is going through all of those difficult moments. That is the pain, that is the fire actually burning on him. Then the
Mhm.
smile on his face is that light from the
Yeah.
candle. And that's what makes you and myself smile. So when you watch him go through that, and he still finds time to come back on the 24th to check on you and myself. Say, how are you doing? I wish you a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. I am still here, and I still promise you what I have been promising you since 2018, and all of these things. So, to all of these things, I will say it over and over again that I don't know about you, I don't know about others, I am ready to go another mile with Him, because it's not done until God says so. And
Mhm.
who goes wrong with suffering for humanity? Who goes wrong with sacrificing for humanity? He doesn't need all of these things that He is doing. He doesn't need it. He's just doing it because He wants you and myself to have a totally different experience, and then shed the light to the little guy in the house, like my sister Gladys would put it sometimes. So, who goes wrong when you are doing it and you surrender? Like, I surrender all, because He's like, it's
Mhm.
not me, there is a higher power. And
Mhm.
you can see Him walking, because why is He still smiling? Why does He still have a good skin tone and glowing
Mhm.
and looking fresh? He should look cranky and look and be even sometimes there's this word these children like using. I should have used it on Ash now. He doesn't do that. He comes and just smiles, and he's happy because that's Him. He's just a vessel ready to, Father, send me. I am ready to go. And He wants to see the end. I want to see the end. And I believe you and
Mhm.
my sister here, because we want to see the end. Brother Keith, we can go on and on and on, but I'm letting you speak now because it's itching on your chest. So take it,
Listen to
bro.
me. I love it. Listen to me. You're right. You're right in my alley. You're right in my alley. And I tell you something.
Mhm.
When you're built for something, when you're built for it, that is what happens. You see, it's a while now. I don't worry about trying to convince people to look our way. They are going to come. They are coming. I always look at it like this. One day, Unpassive touched me, right? And there are people right now, just like me, just like Sister Comfort, all right, or Sister um that I want
Fume.
Fumi. I don't want to miss your name now. This is a Fumi who were waiting for the right connection. When it happens, it's automatic. And so I always like to say, for those who might be watching for the first time, we're not crazy. Just to put that there, let you know we are really not crazy. Well, let me correct that. We're crazy happy. We're crazy excited, right? We're crazy motivated. So on that aspect of it, we are. And so the point is that, you know, because I've had the experience of the other side, there are folks who now can say, one day I was partying, I was drinking, having a good time, and now they're saying, man, I'm on another side now, clean and sober, and they understand the difference. And when you taste the thing of the good life, you know what time it is. And so, for those who are watching for the first time, hang a little moment and take it all in, because at the end of this program, you will have individuals that you can connect with, whether it's me, Sister Fumi, or Sister Comfort, or anyone else. We're not a company where we honor us, my team and your team, and I'm the leader and you're the sub and I'm the above. It's about family. It's about connection. It's about connectivity. It's about us having an even playing field to win. Whether you have a college degree, whether you have a high school diploma, whether you're an older gentleman, in your 80s think it's too late, whether you were 18 just about to go to college, whether you're a single mom with 5 kids, whether you're a single dad truck driver, or your career, we take nurses too. We have doctors in passive. We have engineers in passive. We have people who are great, of high caliber, to people who are just trying to get by. So there's one big family here. And that's what we want to exemplify as Ash, our, I would say, the brainchild behind this monstrosity here. He is leading the way by saying, guys, even though I may not need this company. I may have enough money on my own and my family. He's saying, I don't mind being on the street with my kids, giving to the needy, giving to the poor. All I want to do is magnify this a million times, a billion times. And so the world can be a different place from the way I came and saw it. I yield.
I know it's just so sweet, bro. Because we can stay the night here because the moment one person speaks, you spark another thing. It's just like you trigger another point. It feels just good thinking about Ash. Earlier on, you talked about we're crazy, we're happy, crazy, and stuff. To be fair, if it's not crazy, if it's not abnormal, if it's not different, then it's not Mr. Gufara because he does the abnormal, he does the crazy. If it's not crazy, you can't describe what he is doing. So that's what we are because that's what our CEO is. And the thing he is doing is a crazy thing. There are no two ways of putting it, guys. So if you want to know more about this crazy thing, you want to stay tuned, ask questions, wait at the door because we are putting things together. At some point, when we open the door, there will be a stampede. So wait right at the front of the gate so that when they open the gate, there you are, you fall inside, and then you join the bandwagon. All right, there's some bit of German here. And then we move on together. Before I forget, I just want to say many, many thanks to my brother Calistro. He is such a big blessing to this platform. I appreciate you for the super sticker. That's a great start of the new year. Thank you. So, Sister Fumi, before I forget, I was just trying. I'm so bad at giving shout out, but this is New Year. I was planning to try. If you can bear with me, guys. Minu sis, Happy New Year. Onovuga Pof. Okay, Frank, Happy New Year. Saeed Shaki, Happy New Year. Happy New Year to everyone. Sister Jean, Happy New Year. Mary Radwa, Happy New Year. Happy New Year, actor Uzaman. Happy New Year, big sister, Pat parents. Thank you for joining. Thank you, everyone. Thank you, Ivana, Bajan. Happy New Year. So, Sister Fumi, I give you the mic. Whether you want to say Happy New Year, you want to say whatever thing, there's so much to say. We are just happy, sis.
I just want to, just encourage everyone not to give up. Don't look at the naysayers. Don't listen to them. Like Brakit said, even those that are coming. Whether they are naysayers, whether they are freshers, they are going to be coming. So what I want us to do this year is not just to be excited about what is coming our way, but as we are praying for our CEO, let's pray for ourselves as well, because so that the momentum is high by the time we boom, like
Yes.
Ash will say, we come out. You understand me? So the momentum is high. I have some people who say, "Are you still waiting for that your umpire?" Definitely, with joy. I'm still waiting. I'm waiting. He said, okay, all right. We'll see when it starts. Definitely, you will see. I said, but God help you though, because sometimes there was someone that saw that didn't believe, and then it came to pass. He saw it, but it was not a partaker. I said, so just pray that you're a partaker then. So
Yes.
I would
Yes.
say, just it's a new year. I believe it's also a year that is restorative. That means whatever challenges we faced in 2024 as a family, together with Ash, his wife, his children, all of us, whether as individuals and as a non-passive family, I'm telling you, restoration is coming.
You know,
Restoration
Indeed.
is coming. Just see
Okay,
with
go
the
ahead,
eyes
Brother
of your
Keith.
spirit.
there was a time, Sister Fumi, when I thought trying to finish in high school was such a tedious process. Like, when am I going to finish high school? Guess what, ladies? I'm thinking, how long have I finished college? I'm like, how long have I been out of college? Here am I, wondering about when am I going to finish high school? And I'm saying to myself now, how long have I finished college? So, you know, when this thing bursts open, when that door, can you see that door? Can you just use your visual mind? When it opens up, we're gonna wonder, wow, that was actually very quick. What happened here? Now, I'm gonna be real with you guys. As human beings, we get a little tired sometimes, a little anxious, a little bothered. All right. And so that's real. I won't deny or negate those feelings. All right. But the reality is that that's what makes us human beings. That's what makes the journey sweeter. What makes us real, make us authentic. So there are times I would have hoped things that would have happened earlier or sooner. There are folks with bills and debt, and they have things that they're worried about. Could be a sick parent, could be they want to help the needy. They just have these things burning desire. And sometimes when you're in a world where you really see that light and that hope, and I think I mentioned this one time and on the show that I did with Comfort, that think about a tunnel, and we're walking in this dark tunnel, and you'll finally see that little light ahead. That's going outside now. You're close because you see some light. So there comes the anxiety. Here comes the little thing. Now that's what the message and the OAS this morning gave me. I need more light. Like I'm seeing a little more light. So now remotivated. I'm now re-energized. All right. So I hope that this is what resonates with you when you see messages like these. Like the song says, God is not dead. He's still alive. Well, thank God Ashley's not dead. He's still alive. All right. And this message here is really inspiring. Maybe we can probably go over to Comfort and just make it be just a nice, sweet little pie we can share with the audience. Let them know that we're about to make it happen. Woo! I'm
Yeah.
excited.
I know, same here. I'm very excited. So I'm happy that our brother Keith came back, brought this back. It was our intention to discuss Ash's post at the back office, well, at the OES. So we just want to share. It's exciting when you read. That's how much he's imparting into us. His leadership style. That positive attitude, that positive mindset. That
Yes.
is what just keeps the fire burning. So whoever has not read it, go and read it word for word. But then it's very empowering. It's very encouraging. It's very reassuring, and it reminds you of a few things here and there. This is the way to go, because he doesn't just throw words out there, but then he points you to a direction, and that direction is pointing you to is where he is going. So this is how he's like, this is how I do things. I understand that other people do it this other way, but then this is the way to go. So, guys, you just want to go tune into the OES, read that for yourself, and get it from the source as put there by the CEO in his own words, because he signs for you to know that he wrote all of those things. So, Sister Fumia was thinking that we cannot live without specially commending and saying special Happy New Year or thank you. Actually, this one is extending gratitude to Mr. Mufara's family. I'm not sure if we talked about the tech team. So you and Brother Keith, pick on this. Let's just send some special direct gratitude to his family and to, of course, his aides, the tech team that are making this dream happen. All of them have chosen to sacrifice to serve humanity. Why not Happy New Year? So, sis.
I wanted to say something about that because I picked on something someone said when he came out, that his wife and his children are the ones holding him up. And I was thinking, not just them. I know God is holding him, most importantly, because I don't think they could have held him at that point in time. They can support him, but they also bear the brunt of some of the things that were happening during that period. So I want to actually say thank you to them as well, because there's nothing much like you having the support of people that are close to you, your loved ones, when you are going through a tough time. That's one. And also the tech team, wherever they are, wherever around the world, we want to thank them. Happy New Year to them as well. And thank you for not relenting, because I know as much as we were doing Christmas and the rest of it, I'm sure they're still working on our dreams to make sure those dreams come to pass. So I want to thank them for that. But apart from that, I believe that, they were called for this season. that everything that happened for a purpose. It was not an accident, it was orchestrated from above, and that is to bring the people that are actually needed within this company. And I want to thank God for that. To be honest, I really want to thank God for that. So thank you very much, Mrs. Mufere. Thank you to your sons, to their sons as well, because it's important. They try, because children do, you know, pick things that they will see him, or maybe he's looking down a bit, they'll try to make him, laugh, that kind of thing. So it's not easy going through that kind of thing. He's just mentioned what he wanted to mention. If we see the bigger picture, I'm telling you, you will know that definitely that was some people, crumbled totally under that.
Mhm.
You understand me? But because he has God with him, he was able to survive, go through, and come out and be determined still. I am carrying the vision God has asked me. If it was a vision for someone else, then it would have passed on, but he did not. So that means he has to carry that vision. He's the owner of that vision. He has to fulfill that vision for him to have, how will I call it, a relief. You understand me? Because it's not about himself. It's not about making money for himself. It's not about getting anything for himself, but for humanity. I will leave it there. Thank you, Sister Comfort.
Wow.
So
Yes.
over to you, brother Keith. Come on.
I could definitely chime in and piggyback off Sister Fumi, because you think about any entity, any company. Oftentimes, people overlook the CEO and how important it is to have the right CEO. And because I've experienced companies before, and several times, where, like you said earlier, you don't see these guys; they're in the background. You may see a spokesperson or a lawyer or an assistant somewhere. All right. And they're building this thing, and all of a sudden it's gone. Like, where did it go? No apologies, just no more. I've seen that. I've been there. So to have a company like this where you have a CEO who has heart, you know, heart, that is such a unique thing. So most people, there will be a time when you type in Asmufara, that's the name. You try typing Elon Musk and on Google and see what happens. See what comes up. So that's why I encourage people. Make one video if you can. Make it, start a YouTube channel if you can. Even make one video and talk about your experience. You may be shocked where that video leads, who it touches. But the tech team, again, he talked about how they're now the creme de la creme, and how we had to weave out those, and how time caused that to happen, and how things happened to make him see who the real deal is, who the real team is. I'm telling you, I'm going to be short here, but just think back a little bit. When we first saw the old Connect, do you think for a minute it's the same way we last saw it? Do you think for a second it's the same way that it looked when we last saw it? That's probably a year now. I think the old mail is the same way it looked. Oh no! So folks, if we can just, the song said breathe, breathe, and just relax and just enjoy the moment, because I'm telling you, when this thing bursts open, make sure our heart is good health and good is sturdy enough, because we don't want anybody falling over saying, we have some kind of heart attack here, right? So it is coming. It's coming. It's so close. I can feel it. And as I see the chat going, you can feel the excitement, and that's what Impact is all about. Ash, I applaud you, your family. You have an amazing wife. Kids are awesome. The team you have is handpicked, and you've said it in small little words here and there. Give us little clues that, listen to me, why you smile, and sometimes give Marty and Chris a little cue, like, guys, it's happening here. It's cooking. They can smile. Don't worry. It's because he's saying, we're so massive right now. I can't say it all. We have haters out there. We've got those who are scrutinizing, and we can't wait to say something negative. So I'm being just tactful and very, what do you call it, very careful, because it's about the team. It's about protecting all of us and seeing us reach that end that he has in mind. And again, thank you. I mean, comfort, always a pleasure. You just so amazing. Fumi, nice to see you for the first time on live. Are we excited here? So there's more to come. There's more to come.
Don't worry, we're probably going to be cruising into New York very soon.
There you go. There you go.
Indeed, yes, of course. Sooner than later, yes, that's what we'll be doing one of these days. So, guys, I think we are just so happy that we were able to come out. I appreciate you, Brother Keith, because you responded at a very short notice, you and Sister Fubi. And of course, it was such a wonderful evening. I feel so happy that we had to come out and send out a few words of love to our brother Andy for his birthday, for our dear friend and brother CEO, Mr. Mufara. Listen, guys, we are just at the right place at the right time. Things are working just as planned. You are not God, I am not God. We think that there's been a delay. No. We think that there have been twists. They were meant to be. You know, whoever said it was going to be sugar licking or a walk in the park? No, no. Because when you try to close, like Brother Keith said earlier on, you try to close your eyes and see, to picture whatever is happening with your eyes, minds, or your mind's eyes.
Yes.
You can't see much because we only have an idea when we look through Mr. Mufara's lens, or we see the excitement and his body language. We are just like, this guy is up to something, but we still got no clue. So we are fine. And I'm just so very, very, very excited because I'm happy that I'm that generation where this thing is happening, that I'm part of it. Many are called, few are chosen. We are the chosen few, and we are out for a mission. Listen, the world will know our names by seeing the works that we are doing to the glory of God through this movement. I'm sorry if you feel like you want to say something to conclude, it's yours. But if not, I'm done. I'm not sure, Sister Fumi. Do you still want to say something, Brother Keith? One last word. I'm not sure, but I think I just need to shut up.
I just want to say, Fumi, you go. Go ahead.
I'm just excited with what Comfort said, because at the end of the day, when Brakit started, he said, revisiting your vision and, revamping your vision and things like that. And I can imagine, because I love imagining things. I love my imagination, my imaginary mind. And I'm imagining that. Can you imagine what we will do? What will be happening? There are things that are happening right now that you think, oh my goodness, I wish we started, that kind of thing. And we can pull our resources together and actually go to that place and just be a blessing. So we are going to be the testimony. The things that we're going to use and do when we come out are going to be the testimonial of the rejoicing that Mr. Ash will be rejoicing, which brings satisfaction to not just him, but most importantly, to the Almighty God that has given him the vision. So I am excited, looking forward to what we are going to do and the places we are going to go to,
I'm going to say real quick,
as well as the lives that we're going to touch.
Yes, just for me, well said. I'm going to say real quick, for those of you, as the year started now, if you haven't done so yet, I would highly encourage you, get yourself a vision board and write on the vision board what you expect this year to be like. Put some dates on it and what you want to see happen, what is it, the weeks or months ahead. And every morning when you wake up, look at it and remind yourself, it is finished. It is done. And keep saying word of affirmation to yourself. And the I am a success. I am a winner. I am a blessing. I am a giver. I am more than a conqueror. You know what I'm saying? All those affirmation words. And I promise you, before you know it, you're going to be check, 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 check. It's all happening. And believe me, at the end of the day, it's about we are blessed to be a blessing and impact the world. Thank you, guys.
Thank you. Thank you so much. A quick thank you to Jean. Thank you so much, Sis, for the support. I really appreciate. Thank you so much, guys. Thank you. And of course, we can stay the night here, but we don't want to do this so that tomorrow when we're coming back, you will come again. So, guys, thank you for joining. Let's share this if it makes any sense. And let's just keep being happy. We are blessed. It's just wonderful. Have a great, great, great evening, Sister Jean. Safe drive. Go well wherever you're going and come back home safe, intact. Love you all, guys. See you soon. Thank you, Brother Keith. Thank you, Sister Fumi. And see you soon, guys. Bye.
Thank you, man. Bye.
Awesome. Thank you.
Yeah.